This video is brought to you by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. And sponsored by G2A.com. For the cheapest games, MSP and PSN codes. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the West Ham career mode in FIFA 17. Welcome back. Again, this is day 2 of the 30 days of career mode. Like I said, every single day for 30 days straight, there will be at least one career mode episode, and that is a fucking promise. I am bloody dedicated to making this happen. So, here we go. It's another episode, guys. Another back-to-back one. Hopefully I haven't fucked up already, but we will see. Anyway, moving on. Got a couple of pretty good games to play. Some insane matches first to play. But before we get into it, of course, I let you guys know, or I asked you guys to try to figure out who the player was at the end of the episode, and you guys figured out it was Antonio, and these are some of the first people that actually got it done, so congrats to those people. We will have another one at the end of this episode as well, another player for you to try to guess who it is, and to leave in the comments down below who you think it is, but still. Anyway, looking at the first couple of games that we have, Norwich is probably going to be a game that we play, or probably sim actually, because it is a home game again, in the Premier League. What am I doing? I'm all over the place right now, because look at this. We have one more game left to play in the Champions League against AC Milan. I really want to play that, and I have to make sure I win it, or at least don't let AC Milan win it, because if they do, they will go through to the knockouts and not us. So I'm definitely playing that game. I'm probably going to sim the game against Stoke City, because they're not doing all too well compared to Bournemouth, who are in the top 4 right now, plus that's an away game, so I'd much rather sim 2 home games than an away game. And anyway, so yeah, we're going to sim the game against Norwich and Stoke City. So the first 2 today, they just get them out of the way. But then AC Milan, Bournemouth, and then of course we cap it off with Chelsea. A big game, of course, with Chelsea, because they have made some insane signings. They made the 4th biggest signing so far in the previous window when they bought Aymeric Laporte for 54 million. If we keep going down, I'm sure we can find even more as well. I'm sure of it. Just hang on. We're going to get there. Don't worry. I promise you. There we go. Barahimi for 31 million. Again, they've made an insane amount. Sven Bender. We are seriously going to be going up against, I'd imagine, a pretty bloody strong team. So then, let's get this kicked off and hope for the best. We have a bit of a break until in the next game as well. So I'll throw the first team out there. Hopefully, we won't get any injuries. Hopefully, against a weaker side like Norwich, we can get a 2-0 victory. There was an injury. I panicked for a little bit, but no, it is just a 2-0 win. It goes to them. Their goalkeeper got the injury, so that's fucked them over. But thankfully, not us. And if you watch the previous episode, it almost feels like we're just relying solely on sim games at this point to try to get fucking wins right now. Those results aren't very good from training. Because, oh my god, I had such a hard time scoring in the previous episode. I only just got a goal in the final game that we played, and even then it was scrappy as hell, a sweaty goal. I just had such a hard time. I'm hoping that things will change a little bit, and now we have some more scouting updates to look at. Taking a look at Australia then, Callum Evans is not a great potential there. Liam Wright's got phenomenal potential, but not the highest of overalls, and then you've got Connor Bell as well. Decent potential. All very good, and I'm all keeping an eye on them all, but at the same time, I'm really wanting a nice high overall, if you know what I mean. I'm getting barely any players right now in Spain too, which is weird, but we do have Carmona, or what is it? Bruno Carmona, whatever it is, but still. He's probably the best player that we've seen so far at 67. We saw him last episode as well. The potential's looking good, the overall's looking good. I think I may as well pick him up, so yeah, we'll sign this man. And finally, in England too, we look Mason Thomas. His potential is garbage. It's minimum 70. That's ridiculous. And then you've got Ed Griffiths, good potential, not great overall. Same with Lance Hill there as well, nice goalkeeper. 6'6" too, nice and tall. But yeah, the best player that we've seen so far has been that have I forgotten his name already? I have no fucking idea. But he's been the best player, the one that we just signed. If you guys missed the last episode as well, then you probably missed out on the fact that we also signed another super highly rated youth player that we have, a minimum potential of 92, Ethan Watson, a left winger too. Cresswell scoring early. I'll skip ahead. That's it. That is literally it. 9 minutes in, we score a goal with Cresswell, and then nothing else happened for the rest of the game. That's extraordinary. No subs, no bookings, no nothing. Literally just that. What a fucking boring game that was. Still the right result though, and with our second team too. So hopefully we'll have a pretty fresh starting 11 for the game against AC Milan. The all-critical game against AC Milan. Take a look at that. Leverkusen, they're through pretty much no matter what. And it's just coming down to us, West Ham and Milan. We have to get at least a draw. And as I mentioned at the start of this episode as well, I did have a bit of a hard time scoring goals in the previous episode. And I flirted with the idea of maybe changing formations if I couldn't actually start scoring more goals. So, if I don't do well against Milan again and I struggle to score, maybe even against Bournemouth too, I could potentially consider changing the formation in this episode, maybe to like a 4-3-3 or a more attack-based, formation. I'd much rather not swap formation if I don't need to, so hopefully we can just get it done. Anyway, looking at the team, you see Lacazette has gone up to an 88, Lanzini to an 83, and a few other players here and there, so that's good to see. Payet is not going to play this game because he's suspended, unfortunately. I think maybe must have been consecutive yellows because he hasn't been sent off for recollection from memory. I don't think that happened. But anyway, Ntep plays in his place, and that's it. Just have to hang on here and just make sure that we do not lose to Milan, or that is our Champions League done. And I am not ready to go home just yet. Let's go. So check this shit out, man. We're at the San Siro against AC Milan. And in the last game that we played against them, guess what? Not a good sign if you want goals in this episode. It was a 0-0. Because their keeper, to be fair, was on fire. Their hits bloke, or whatever his name is. I know that he got transferred from like a Bundesliga club, but he was on fire. It'll be interesting to see if he starts as well, or if they're going to play Donnarumma. Nah, looks like he's back. Donnarumma, I don't even think he's on the bench. No, he must have been transferred, surely. But that is the Milan team that we have to try to beat. And they are playing the 4-3-3. Let's go then. It is showtime. We have got to try. I really do want to score like plenty of goals. Don't get me wrong in this episode. I need to make up for the last one. But the main objective here is the clean sheet. I'd much rather be a little bit more patient on offense as well. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Antonio. Oh, it's gone in anyway. Is that going to be credited as an own goal or as an Antonio goal? I don't know, but here we go. Break it out, the Homer Simpson. Beautiful stuff. The through ball didn't really go where I wanted it to go. It ended up going to the left of Antonio and not the right. I got the shot off, saved by the goalkeeper. He was right there, but bounces off. I think that's DeScilio. Very unfortunate. No, it's Romagnoli, and it is an own goal. I suppose you couldn't give it as anything else there, but incredible start to this game. A bit of luck, something that we got fucking none of in the last episode, so I'm going to take it. Great tackle. Lacazette. Antonio got it back to him just in time. Lacazette still trying to run around a few, or set it up for a long bomb maybe from Witsel. No, I won't try it. We'll try to be smarter here. Dyer, maybe back for Lacazette. His touch is not that great, but it's because he was fouled. All right, we got a chance. I might try this, you know, with Ntep here. I think maybe he could just get it up and over this wall. I don't think that's enough power. No, it is! Oh, it's in! It is in! I thought the keeper might have got a hand to it. Ntep, 100% goal scoring record from set pieces. Unbelievable. Every strike that he's taken with a free kick has ended up in the back of the net. Now, I thought the keeper probably could have got to that. At first, I thought that he might not have even put enough power on it to get over the wall, but it's just enough, and it actually just got underneath the crossbar too. Probably the perfect amount of power. The keeper couldn't stop it, and it's 2-0 to West Ham at the San Siro. Over the top, please. Or just keep it on the deck. You know what? That's fine. Lacazette, he can blast past him and bang it past the keeper. It's 3-0. I'm in dreamland right now. How is this the scoreline? After all the BS we went through last episode, this is what we're at right now. Maybe we might not need a swap in the formation at all. This is just incredible. And I think stoppage time will end any second now. I doubt we'll get another attack. No, we won't. We never fucking do. But I don't care because it's 3-0 against AC Milan in the first half as well. They have to get 4 in 45 minutes if they want to get through into the Champions League knockout stage. That's I did not expect this. I 100%. I couldn't have dreamed to have scored 3 in 90 minutes against AC Milan in the previous episode. Good run that. Beautiful. Lovely stuff. Maybe over the top here. Lacazette, he's in. It could be 4. Bang. Oh, it's 4 goals. Lanzini, stop it. This is absolutely insane. We are running riot. Oh my God, they've got one back. What a goal. What a run Quintero went on as well. Just couldn't fucking tackle him. Either I just made the wrong run or one of their own players got in the way. But incredible strike off the post. They have won. We couldn't keep the clean sheet. Like, seriously, we'll watch this replay. Like, I'm trying to get him with Ruben Semedo, but he's just in the way. Fucking what a strike, son. I can't complain. Cannot complain at all. As much as I want to put the icing on the cake, I don't think it's going to happen because they are keeping the ball. We cannot find the 5th, I don't think. Time's going to run out any second now. Maybe the tackle. It won't matter. 4-1. They get a bloody glorious goal right toward the NAC Milan, but it will not matter at all. We score 4 of our own at the San Siro, and what a game. And what a way to bounce back off an extremely disappointing previous last couple of games. Sensational result, and it sees us through to the knockouts of the Champions League. Who are we going to face? And you know what? I think there's also a chance we might go top. It all depends on the game against Celtic and Leverkusen. I'm trying to see. Leverkusen, they won 2-0 against Celtic. Okay, that's fine. We aren't going to top our group, but we finished second. That means we're going to get a much tougher matchup in the round of 16. Who will it end up being? I've taken a look forward, and look, it's PSG. And that's an interesting matchup, you know, because it's Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, they're still very good, but they are without Zlatan Ibrahimovic. They've still got so many other great players, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, a Zlatan Ibrahimovic-less PSG. If you ever wanted to match up with them at any point in the last couple of years, now's probably been the time. And we get a very handy $18.5 million for progressing too into the Champions League knockouts. That's an incredible amount of money for how far we get in that competition compared to going through round by round in like the EFL Cup where you get no money at all. So now moving on into the first Premier League game today. Now, the fact that we went to the San Siro and got a 4-1 win against AC Milan makes you think we should hopefully do pretty well against Bournemouth again. But we will have to wait and see. They're doing very well in the Premier League, and for some strange reason, I have had a tough time scoring in the Premier League recently. So we will see. Even if it's against Bournemouth, but they are doing so well. We are going to get a bit of a rotated team in too as well. Nothing too crazy. Ayew starts over Antonio. Fosu-Mensah starts. Oxford starts as well. Amavi at left back. And Payet's back as well. So yeah, we're going to have him too. Even though Ntep seems to do just as good a job at set pieces. But let's go then. All right, we've been able to get ourselves through the Champions League knockouts. Now let's try to stay up in that top 4 of the Premier League. Let's go. And this feels kind of funny, you know. We just went to the San Siro and now we're at the Vitality Stadium. It's like, yeah, it's not as big a vibe, if you know what I mean. Like, the stadiums are a little bit smaller, if you know what I mean. But yeah, anyway. They're still doing bloody phenomenally in the league, though, so we've got to find out what's going on. Trying to look and see what are some of the new names that they've signed. I'm not sure. Jefferson maybe looks a bit new. I'm really not too sure. It is a bit, yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a few names in there that I think maybe aren't in the current team, but it doesn't look all too different to me. Now for Lanzini. I see a little ball into there, please. Yeah, Ayew, I like this. He's going to run past RK. Yes, he is. Ayew. You just have to shoot. You don't have to cut back in. You just have to shoot across your body because RK makes the fucking tackle and you get no shot off at all. Oh, he's done a beautiful stuff, and now Payet going to have to cut in here. Little ball there. Nice one. Amavi, I'm going to take it around him. Hopefully this is the right decision. Give it off again. Maybe I don't think I've done the right thing here, but yeah, I just don't think I did the right thing. I should have tried to find the shot with Amavi. Instead, I give it off to Ayew. It's too tight an angle. There we go. Nice. Set it up again. You're going to have to hit this one hard, Lacazette. You're going to have to hit it hard, but you're going to have to get it on target, though. That's the problem. So close right there. That was the best chance of the game. Come on, I can score 4 past AC Milan, but I can't get 1 past Bournemouth. That does not fucking add up. We cannot have this. I've got to start scoring and getting points in the Premier League. Oh, but that is unfucking believable play from Bournemouth. That was so fucking precise and magnificent. Set a phobia up with an incredible chance, and Lafont was able to get down low and save. Seriously, that is unbelievable. There we go. All right, now we finally have the ball. Let's not give it away immediately. Please, like I said, good turn. Good turn indeed. Send him away here. Lanzini, can he get away from this defender? Yes, he can. Strike hard. Saved. Can we cross it back? We do. No, Ayew just... No, fucking come on, Ayew. No, it's a slide tackle with Reed again. Every time I've gone in for a slide tackle with Reed, I've missed it. And it is going to be a second. Because he can't fucking hit the fucking ball any time. I went in for so many slide tackles today. I've missed nearly every single one with Reed. I've just not been fucking doing the job with him today. Could be on here. Gap up the middle, tight one. Like I said, bang! Oh, saved by Foster. That was it. Their keeper is keeping the minute, even though they have been probably the better team. They've been in more control than we have. But that chance, what a stop. Come on, this has got to be the last chance here. Amavi. Left-hand side, not really sent away all too well there. I'm still got fucking surrounded by players right now. Payet does well there, though. And come on. Yes. And cut it back. Fuck this. That was it. You just had to fucking find him. You just had to... That was the moment. Again, it's a bad pass that's overhit, misses the fucking target, and that would have been it. You would have fucking got the ball right to the guy who had an option literally to sweat it across, and we would have won it at the fucking death. But you've missed the pass, and again, I'm at the fucking mercy of this game sometimes. You just have to press the button and hope it'll find the fucking play that you're trying to get it to, and sometimes it'll do that instead. Miss-hit the ball, hit it too hard, and squander 3 points. The point in the end is enough to keep us on top, or at least second, should I say, above Bournemouth, but it lets Leicester City get away from us a little bit, though, by 2 or 3 points, which is not good, by 2 points. So yeah, anyway, a bit more training. We'll get that out of the way. Lafont should go up to an 81. It's almost a guarantee, and he has, you beauty. This game is just too random. It's just too random. Like, you're never sure, are you? You think you've got the most sure goal setup ever. All you got to do is just pass, 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 pass. And at some point in that little chain, there's going to be a bit of bullshit that will completely ruin the entire chain of possession and turn it over. Or the ball's not going to be good. It's just the most frustrating shit ever. But a pretty big game here, though. A rivalry game. And look at fucking that. Oh, Aubameyang in the Chelsea team. I don't know if that's a transfer that was made in the previous transfer window. I think they must have picked him up at some point last season because, goddamn, Aubameyang, I forget. They've got bloody Aubameyang. This is going to be nightmarish stuff. Their team should be littered with superstars. It's going to be not even fair, I don't think. But they are still not doing all too well in the Premier League, though. We're higher placed than they are, so I don't know. Who's favourites going into this? We'll have to wait and see. The team's pretty much starting 11 quality. Let's go. So then, bring it on. Final game of the episode. Probably, I would argue, the toughest matchup and the toughest game that we'll have to play today. AC Milan might have been that game, but the fact that we just ran away with it 4-1 really means that we can't say that. I mean, Bournemouth was a tougher matchup. That's hilarious to say. But Chelsea should be insane. And here we go then, moment of truth time. Let's see the Chelsea lineup. They have got a pretty tame team, really. Apart from Aubameyang, there's no real incredible amount of new transfers, apart from Almeric Laporte, who was brought in this season as well for like I forget what it was, near 50 million or something like that. But apart from that, I was expecting a much more ridiculous team. But no, that's still a pretty good team, obviously. But no, it's not that amazing. I am going to try my best, though, not to underestimate them, even though they have not as many transfers in their starting 11. Yeah, back to him. Good stuff. Wow, they've got nobody back right now. Oh, they've got a really deep defender right now, almost like a sweeper. That's crazy stuff, but still a good chance here. Oh, Courtois is pretty much right at him. I was going for the far post. I can't believe how deep one of their defenders was right there. Good ball, just got past Antonio. I tried to take him on. That was a bad decision. But it's all right. We have a tackle. Where has that foul come from? Man, we got a turnover in their own third, pretty much. It's just as I thought. This game is pretty fucking hard right now. It's hard to keep the ball. It's hard to move it. Like, seriously, they can't even keep possession right now. Lanzini, that's better. And whenever we get forward, it's hard to stay that way. But look at this. Incredible opportunity here for Lanzini. Oh, that's wide. I saw it get past Courtois. For some reason, I thought he'd save it. Lovely play. Lovely right there. It's another chance. Antonio. Oh, that time it's saved. Tried to make sure that it was on target this time. Still wasn't good enough. Payet pushed off the ball. Just can't go around him anymore, can he? Good turn, Payet. Go. Keep running. See if you can find your way into the gap yourself. Taken down to the box. That is a penalty. I tried to put the moves on and I honestly failed. I did. I tried to execute some sort of step over skill or something and nothing happened. But Cahill, Dexham got none of the ball. That's 100% a pen. Now, the last time I had a penalty, I unfortunately missed. So hopefully this, or not missed, but it was saved. And that time it's, oh, you're kidding me. I've gone for the, you know, how close would that have been? I am fucking not scoring any penalties right now. I'm not scoring in the Premier League, period. Fuck this. I'm sorry, but I've got to do it. I have to look. How close was it? Hits the crossbar. Oh, man, that is just painful. Payet. I'm going to try to take it around. Moses here. That was a bad decision. We still got it, though. Seriously, this is insane. Go around him. Down again. Another penalty. Oh, come on. Now, this time, I have got to fucking score. It's a second penalty. All right, come on. We're fucking doing this. Pick the right angle there. Go right. No, 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 no. This is no fucking way. No, 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 no. No, you're kidding. I've missed it. I've grazed the post on the way through. I've got to be a little bit more patient, a little bit more quiet. Focus, 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 focus. Focus, bang. Oh, it's hit the post. It's saved. Courtois, it's over the line. We've done it. Finally. Oh, it's a goal in the Premier League. And that was about as close as you can get to. We need the goal line technology to confirm it. But you'll know it's a goal. That was nearly cleared off the line. Who is that? I have no idea, but it's crossed. He's still got a fucking hand to it. Courtois is a freak. Unbelievable. There's a part of me that feels bad for him, but no, we needed that. And even, like seriously, I can't believe it. It took all this All this to finally score. Antonio in the 76th. Oh my God, no. Oh, brilliant. Oh, what a save from the font. Lost out on the header. I fucking knew that he would. Look where the ball ends up. Willian heading it down perfectly for Aubameyang. Strikes it immediately. What a stop. Can you bloody believe this game? We missed 2 penalties. And in the end, we just score with Antonio. That is the reason that we are maybe going to get something from this game. Although Lacazette finally gets a pass off there in tap. No, I did not want you to do that. Christ's sake. It's okay though. Just we score in the 76th with Antonio and a 1-0 victory over Chelsea. 2 missed fucking penalties. Still somehow got the win. Lacazette, son. Oh, I've got to go and practice my penalties. But we finally get a win in the Premier League. A goal in the Premier League as well. Great way to finish it off. And we seriously, like, deserved that win. I fucking know we do. I know that we missed, like, 2 penalties. But we really do deserve that win. And we do get it. Bournemouth, by the way, won their game as well. And so did Leicester City. We cannot catch them at the moment. It's insane. Crystal Palace as well. Look at that top 4. That top 4 is insane. It's ridiculous. Anyway, though, more player training. Ethan Watson should be going up to a 70. I'm pretty confident, so long as he gets some good results. And he does. There we go. He's joined the 70 club. And now it's a week-long break until our next game, which is going to be the first game in the next episode because we are done. We've ended it on a high against Chelsea with a win at home. And now we have Liverpool to start the next episode. Big game to kick it off at the Anfield Stadium as well. As a matter of fact, we've only got 3 more games until we're finally back in a transfer window. And I do have some lined up, some transfers that hopefully we should be able to get done without too much of a fuss. That is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. But before we go, we have reached the point in the episode where it is time for you to guess the West Ham player. In the previous episode, it was Antonio, who actually ended up being the hero of that game against Chelsea too. But yes, this time out, here is the player. Do you know who this is? And if you do, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. If you are one of the first, or just if you get the answer right, if you get the player right, you might feature in the next episode. So best of luck for that. And while you're down there as well, I'd really appreciate it if you could like the video as well, and maybe even subscribe while you're at it too. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. Day 2 of 30 days of career mode. Hopefully tomorrow there should be another video. I'm pretty confident there will be. But until then, my name's MasterBucks. Have a good one.